it's gonna ring now. He been fly, ain't a damn thing changed now. He elevated while they looking at him strange now. Gone, let it ring now. He in the game now. He's a ruler, I know he is gonna ring now. He been fly, ain't a damn thing changed now. He elevated while they looking at him strange now. Gone, let it ring now. Every time he show up, it's a frenzy, boy, just hold up. Check his wrists, yes, he's froze up, he's divine.
Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Qaysean, and I am back with another podcast episode. I just want to always say thank you so much for all the love you guys has been showing to each episode. Thank you for sharing it to people who you feel can relate and resonate with the words that I am speaking on this microphone. Thank you for leaving comments and telling me how you benefited from listening to this, and also leaving extra tips that I can even learn from, as well as my listeners and viewers can learn from. And thank you just for sharing it onto your platforms. I have to express my gratitude for the support of you guys always. I thank you guys so much. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to call this, what I want to call you guys. I don't know. We're going to figure that out. But you guys are definitely great supporters, and I definitely appreciate you guys so much. I always want to express my gratitude at the beginning of every podcast episode, because without you guys, it would just be me up here just talking to nothing. So this episode of the podcast is inspired by a conversation that I actually had with one of my little cousins. And we were just talking about fear, and he was just explaining to me about how fear holds him back from actually doing or even trying to do things that he finds interesting. And I can remember so many times that I allowed fear, the fear of what could happen, the fear of scenarios that a lot of times I would create on my own inside of my head that has not even seen fruition, or there was no inkling of it even coming to life. And I would kind of fall back from doing whatever it is that I really wanted to do because of the fear of a particular outcome happening. So that was kind of our conversation. And he's a lot younger than me, so it was kind of, I just wanted to kind of understand like what he was thinking about and what he was trying to do in life. And when he started to explain about being fearful and it has caused him to not do different things, I could relate to that, and I let him know like it's totally normal to experience fear, because fear is a human emotion. It's something that is probably one of the top 5 emotions that everyone experiences. And especially when you are doing something that is new, first of all, if it's new to you, if it's new to your surrounding areas, if it's something that not a lot of people that does this, then it's going to feel terrifying, because you're kind of stepping into uncharted territory in a sense. And I was explaining that to him because I, as being like one of the first in my family to graduate college and to pursue entrepreneurship in fashion and to be on TV and to do so many amazing things, there was so many times that I was so fearful of trying out new outfits, trying out new designs, trying to travel to new places. Fear held me back from a lot of things in my earlier life, and a lot of it I think stems from just worrying about what people think. And I think that's what was a conversation that we were having with each other about, more so the fear of what people think. And I think a lot of people can relate to that, because you do have people in your life who you want to make proud. You do have people around that you want to get their acceptance, and to a degree, I understand, and I think that that's okay to want people to support you, to want people to love you, and to want people to, give you words of affirmation and give you words of encouragement and to support you. I think that's nothing wrong with that. I think when it becomes to the point where we don't value ourselves above other people's opinions, I think that's where it gets to be a bit of a disadvantage to our growth, because, and this is what I explained to him, a lot of what we have or what we want to do normally starts within our mind. So we have visions of what we see ourselves doing, what we see ourselves having, who we see ourselves with, how we see ourselves looking. And no matter how much you tell someone, you describe it, you explain it, no one still will never see the visions the way that you see them. And quite frankly, it doesn't matter if they see it that way. It's very important that you see it. It's very important that you believe in it. And it's only you who can bring forth these visions into reality. And that's what I was explaining to him. And I was explaining, like, fear is never really going to go away, right? Fear is never really going to go away. And courage is doing things in the midst of fear, being scared and doing it anyway. And that's been me, my career. A lot of things that I've been afraid to do, I just started to do them anyway. I remember a long time ago when skinny jeans were starting to like resurface, and make their way back onto the fashion scene. And I was so scared to wear them because I was just coming from wearing like really big baggy jeans, and that just wasn't a thing to do in like the hood, to wear skinny jeans. And then I had the nerve to have a red pair of skinny jeans. I was very heavily inspired by Lil Wayne at the time. And I remember just being very, 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 very fearful of what people may say, and people may judge me, and people may call me all types of slurs and things like that. But I still wore them. And I have seen myself do things even when it scared me. And on the other side of that has been a massive success. So I started to be aware. Again, it all goes back to awareness. You guys know I talk about being self-aware all the time. I started to be more aware of when things really scared me. Those were the things that I needed to try. Those were the things that I needed to do, because those were the things that were going to elevate me. And we got on a conversation about just comfortability and being in your comfort zone. And outside of your comfort zone is uncomfortability. It is fearful. It is the unknown. But that is also the land of opportunity. That is the land of elevation and inspiration. And that's really where we grow. We don't necessarily grow in our comfort zone. Our comfort zone is to rest. Our comfort zone is to reflect and to maybe strategize into a sense. But when you want to elevate and you want to grow, you have to step out there. And I want to encourage each and every one of you all to be aware of that whenever it is that you're thinking about doing something that scares you, or if you're trying to wait until fear is completely eliminated from your mind before you do something. I'm here to tell you that's not likely going to happen. And you can listen to a lot of the most famous and successful people in entertainment business, athletes, anyone who has done amazing things. Pick your favorite person who you're inspired by, and I guarantee you, whenever they are about to do whatever it is that they are famous for, they still experience fear. And that was when I realized that fear was never necessarily going to go away from me, but it was something that actually can ignite my passion, because I know, again, that fear was there because this is an uncharted territory, which means to me, translation now, that's opportunity. Oh, this is a chance for me to elevate. This is a chance for me to try something new. This is a chance for me to mix things up a bit. And when you have variety in your life, it's just so exciting. Like I only can explain it like that. And you want to be able to try different things. And I'm not knocking anyone who doesn't want to try new things. Some people are completely fine and content with the things that they have, their routines, and that's completely fine. I'm talking to those who want to try new things, who wants more than what they have. And I'm telling you now, fear can be an assistant as opposed to an enemy. And it's just about how you look at it in perspective wise. And that's what I was just explaining to him. And I was just telling him, like, just you got to go for it. You don't know what's on the other side of fear. All the things that you're fearful of doing, all of the things that causes this fear, actually take the time to actually think about them, right? And I remember telling him this, because I do this as well. Think of the fearful outcomes, right? Let's say if you're trying to write some music and you're going to record the music and you're going to put it out. Just look at the fear. What is the fear? The fear is people are going to call it trash. People are not going to like it. People are not going to stream it. People are not going to buy it. People are not going to support it. Okay, look at all of that. Allow that to come into the head, and see it. And then change the perspective. What if, look at it as if it will be successful. Look at it that people will love it. Look at it that people will stream it. People will buy it. People will support it. Again, fear is only powerful if you allow it to be powerful. And I just want you all to know that be scared and still do it anyway. Because it just may be that one thing that you're so scared to do. Sheesh, and I'm talking to myself as well. That one thing that you're so scared to do that it's just the thing that's going to change your life for the greatest good. It's just going to elevate you in so many ways. So many ways. Wow. As I just said that, I'm just thinking about myself because like I said, fear doesn't go away. It's just how you manage it and how you see it and how you utilize the fear. So for me, I still have moments and times where I'm fearful of trying new looks and hairstyles and new events and talking to different people. It comes up sometimes. Like I consider myself a very confident person and a very aware person. So I'm also confident enough to say that sometimes I get scared. I'm also very confident and aware enough to say that there are things that still come up that in my mind, in scenarios that my mind just still kind of conjures up, that I have to just kind of catch it and be aware of that, be aware of those, and ask myself, is it the fear that stopped me, or is it something I really don't want to do? And that was something else that we talked about. And I was like, if it's something that you really want to do, if you feel like your spirit is calling you to do this, if you feel like this is something that will make you happy, you have to go for it. One thing about it, if you don't do anything, nothing will come. Nothing will happen. You will achieve nothing. That's how that works. That's the complete facts. If you do nothing, you will get nothing. You have to put forth the will and the energy, set the intentions, and put the motion into act, put it in action. Start doing some things and to get towards what it is that you're trying to achieve. That's when things will start to happen. That's the only way things will start to happen. So I just want you guys to be aware of fear and know that it's not going to go away. And it's okay because you are more powerful than your fear. So that's an affirmation. I am more powerful than my fear. I will still rise even while fear exists. My bravery and my courage is more stronger than the fear. I feel fear and do it anyway. Those are some affirmations I think that you guys should definitely write down and definitely say to yourself. And also another affirmation is to call back your power. So say, I call back my power right now. Bring back your power from the fear, from the fearful thoughts, from the fearful outcomes and scenarios. Call all that power back to yourself so that way you can distribute that power into what it is that you really, 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 really want to do. Okay? I really hope you guys resonate with this video for real. I feel like there are so many people out there who are so amazing and have so much to give to the world and are not putting forth the energy and effort and taking action because of fear. You have to think about what you want to do and how it will affect people. You matter. Your perspective matter. Your talents matter. We need you. We need you to show up. We need you to present yourself. We need you to show the gifts that God has given you. Please do not allow fear to stop the miracles that you can bring forth into this world. So I just really, really pray and I really hope that you guys, if you are being stifled by fear, I just pray that you just look fear in the face and say, baby, get in the back seat. I'm the driver here on this car, in this car. You sit in the back seat and put your seatbelt on because I'm finna take off. Okay? Listen, we putting fear in the back seat. It better put a seatbelt on. And the front seat is our faith, okay? All right? And we driving straight into success. That's on period. I love y'all so much. I really, 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 really do. And I really, truly pray that you guys take this message. I pray that it resonates with you. I pray that you grow from this. And if you feel like someone needs to hear this, can you please send this to them because they too are probably holding on to something that will benefit the world. And we need all the benefits of the world right now. We need all of our superheroes to be activated. So be sure to share this. Make sure you guys check me out on Instagram at RealLifeManikin. That's MANIKIN. And in my bio, you'll see my custom design link, which is at the One Hand Sewing Man. And you will also see my fashion label, which is called the House of Mannequin. That's also tagged as well at Mannequin Mob. And I hope you guys can support the brand. It's a luxury streetwear brand that I design myself. I am a fashion designer, if you guys do not know. And I would really, really appreciate it if you guys supported my other business ventures. It means so much to me. I have so many great things coming up this year. And as they continue to develop, I will make sure that I talk about them here at the podcast. So until next time, remember to stay great. Remember that you are enough. Remember that you are worthy, and remember that you bring something that no one else can bring to this world. And we need you. We need you to come through. We need you to put on your cape because you are a superhero. We need you to be that love, and we need you to be that light because you got what it takes. You are the one, not the two, honey. And yeah, so I will see you guys next time on another episode of the podcast. This is Qaysean. I am signing out. I love you guys so very much. Until next time, peace out.
Yeah, I never needed validation just to wear the crown. Glamorous, that's heat, no need to see ID. Go ahead and check his feet. I bet you never ever see nobody made like he. We a mannequin, real legend in them streets.